I want to briefly tell you about one simple nutrient that totally changed my life when I quit drinking. I was about 90 days out from inpatient rehab. Before that, I'd had a 10-year-long alcohol addiction. And one of the things I struggled with more than anything else was sleep. I didn't sleep very well when I drank every night for obvious reasons. When you have alcohol-induced sleep, it's not really sleep, it's just unconsciousness. You know, your body's in detox mode, emergency mode, kind of like the honey badger when it gets bit by a snake. And then when I got to that facility, they gave me something called trazodone, which is a very harsh prescription drug that made me feel like crap. I felt groggy in the morning and it was no good. What happened was I read an article about magnesium. When I started taking magnesium, and I think I started with like 3 or 4 times the recommended dose because I don't half-ass anything. I found the next day that I was mentally clear. My motivation was better. I felt super rested. My mood was better. I was nicer to people. I had better workouts. I just felt like I'd been transported into a parallel universe. That was after one night of taking a relatively large dose of magnesium. So I don't tell you this just in case you haven't heard of magnesium or you don't take it. Although if that's the case, it's worth looking into, especially if you've been a heavy drinker, because alcohol increases magnesium excretion tremendously by like 3 or 4 times per drink. And also magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical processes in the body. But I tell you this because it illustrates a principle. If there's just one nutrient that could increase my sense of well-being after quitting drinking by like 500%. What do you think the impact would be if you had a personalized supplement regimen with not just one, but like 10 or 15 of those nutrients? And that is the essence of what I call biochemical restoration.